Wow. Hello. Welcome back. What is this? What the heck is on my screen? Why is there stock HUD? And why does Badwater look weird? And what's going on? TF2 Classic, playing as some spy. I have never played this before, but I thought it would be fun for the very first attempt at playing this video game, before I've worked out how the audio volume levels work, that I would just record my initial reaction, which so far is going wonderfully. I discovered this game allows you to have FOV up to 130 by default, so as I go here and quickly change my volume to 0.03 so I can hear what's going on. Oh, hang on. You actually have to crouch with control by default. My word, I've been using a jump crouch script for how many years? Apparently that's just how you get over there, according to me. But yeah, this is TF2 Classic. It is a source mod, i.e. a mod just like how, you know, bloody TF originally was, although it wasn't a source mod, that was a Quake mod, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's a mod using the source engine. It's not TF2. This isn't done in anything to do with the TF2's launcher. This is done by a group of people. I have no idea who they are. I know SigSav coded the bots, apparently. These are all real people, by the way. It's all coded to behave sort of like TF2 did at launch, with a couple fixes. So you can see, for example, I just did a backstab there, and instead of it taking 8 seconds to go through, the backstab went through immediately, which is, you know, how the knife works these days. But, as you can see, this is definitely not TF2. This is on a fully filled player server, and my frame rate is in, like, the hundreds. This game runs insanely well. How have I not tried playing this before? What the heck am I doing? Bap. This is amazing, actually. So yeah, this game, completely different to Team Fortress. Different custom graphics menu, different items. My knife has blood on it? I guess because I've got a backstab? That's like Meet the Spy. That's quite cool. You think I would have read the patch notes for this game, but I didn't. I do, however, know they recently had a I am about to die. Oh, he knows what a stair stab is. That's cool. I do know they recently had a update pushed through, which they have on somewhere in here. Toggle blog? Death and Taxes update. I have no idea what it added. But look, you can download it on the website and try it. This game's like 3 gigabytes. There's all the information on the website. It took me like 2 minutes to figure out how to install this game. Absolutely no worries from me. I appreciate this spawn being at a slight higher value than usual. What is that? So yeah, for the most part, this is sort of meant to emulate how Team Fortress 2 was at launch, but with a few changes. So you'll notice that demo man was shooting out something. Don't know what it is. Like some new items. I know there's been a bit of kerfuffle because they decided to add new items and that confuses some people, but I'm happy to try out new things. I'm pretty sure they added like is it this? They added like a spy revolver where like it slows people down or something like that, but we're just playing some stock spy. I mean, we're playing a TF2 mod, right? Why would I not immediately start with spy? We can try and play another class though, just to see what it's like. So yeah, you'll see. The game looks absolutely beautiful. This is how it actually used to look, pretty much. I don't know, this is pretty much how Team Fortress used to look really well. Before they started adding skins and stuff, everything just looked beautiful. And then after a while they realized that they'd have to start using the world models for weapons, like the things that you see on the floor, which naturally will look a bit crap to save on frame rate. They started using those in the view models, which made the quality of the game seriously drop, I think. I think most people probably think. But fortunately, I'm pretty sure in this, they're using proper view models. At least that's how it looks, because the scattergun looks great. I picked up a little bit of heavy earlier. It looked fantastic. I would not be surprised if we went to Demo Man, if we would see the grenades spinning as he reloaded it. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I guess as this, of course, is not Team Fortress 2. My binds, none of them exist. So Z is not calling medic. That would be E, which I guess is the default. Yes, we're doing great. I'm actually having a fantastic time. This game. There's a lot of servers. Like, I didn't know what to play. I wanted to play a Hydro server, but I guess it died when I decided to open OBS. So I was like, oh, Badwater. What's that all about? It's all about the new VIP game mode, apparently. Try switching through all the classes a bit at a time. So I don't entirely know what it involves. I'm pretty sure you're guiding a VIP who's technically on blue team instead of pushing a payload card. So if you see there, I'm guessing they have to take him to this B point here. Is there any way to switch sides? We can't switch sides. Apparently red is actually understaffed right now. But yeah, we just have to defend this point, essentially, I'm assuming, and they just have to get it through. Those Ubers looking fantastic. So yeah, some particles look really good. Everything's so bright and colourful, it's wonderful. You see, like, down here, you can see the Heavy shooting his traditional... you can't really see it from here, but the muzzle flashes are back to how they used to be. Or at least how they are in some older mods, where they're all cartoony and cool, instead of being just sort of, you know, yellow streaks. You can see the grenades and explosions look really cool. Fire also looks amazing. I can't really get over how well this game runs. There must be a show FPS command, right? As I accidentally tab out of the game. Well, I couldn't find the FPS command, but I can assure you this is running absolutely fantastically. And for the first time in my life, I actually feel like I'm making use out of my high refresh rate monitor. I'm trying to press F, right? You know my, like, nice broken... Oh, these flames. These are pretty. I'm trying to utilize the inspect animations. You know, I have, like, some sort of bugged out animations that I like to use. We should go soldier or demoman here, I think, and help them deal with those sentries. I forgot what I was going to say. I like to spam the inspect animation is all I'm saying. Hey, look at that. You can see the demoman's hand. Hang on, if I reload a pipe... Yeah, look at that! You can see the animation actually moving. So all this stuff that broke in TF2 at some point, they've clearly brought back. I have no idea how they developed this, but my word. It is, like, so similar to how the game is. Yet clearly is not actually modern TF2. It's so much better. Let's switch up. Demoman was working okay there to get the sentry gun, but... Hey, you can see that there's a nail gun on the Scout. So yeah, I think they brought back a bunch of stuff that was out in development or in early beta that people looked at and, you know, wondered what would it be like to play with. So I think the Scout gets a nail gun, the Spy gets that gun maybe earlier that I was talking about. Oh, we can still rocket jump. Although I might want to get a sort of jump crouch bind at some point because I will look silly trying to rocket jump when I can't. Maybe it's time to go sniper. What's he like? Same as usual? He's got his nice little weapons. It's kind of weird seeing the game in such a, like... a high model fidelity as well. Oh, I think zoom sense ratio is probably set to 1 here, isn't it? Like, a bunch of settings in by default were very sensible. Like, motion blur is turned off by default, which is obviously as it should be in any game where people have eyes. But I'm assuming zooms... I wanted to drop that medic. I'm assuming zoom sense... Is that Spy? I'm assuming zoom sense ratio is not what I'm looking for. I wish I could open the console, but... apparently it just doesn't seem to work. Maybe I'll try and rebind it to a different key. I do have a rather strange keyboard. I have to press, like, function and escape to be able to do the special button that you actually want for the console, but that's okay. It's not a tilde. What is it? Like a little asterisk. What is this? So yeah, I think there's a mortar for the soldier. Don't entirely know what it does, but I've been loosely following on Twitter. And I think that's the sort of gist I've been getting. I just want to get on this rock. Don't want to die to pipes either. Get a little air shot over there. Kind of wish the damage numbers were all visible, but I guess, you know, this is old-ass TF2. It's going to be hard to see stuff. I think there are settings to change some of this stuff, though, so if you go into multiplayer, I thought I changed it. There should be a way to change colors for your hit colors. Just doesn't really seem to do very much. Classic, always, always. It's strange. But, you know, I guess it's in development, and it's... honestly, they seem to have done a very good job. If I do have one kerfuffle, though, it's that in the shadows here, everyone on blue team looks like they're on red team. I don't know if any of you noticed that, but people sitting back there kind of confuse me a little bit. I'm assuming that's just something you can get used to, or you could probably, like, turn off a graphical settings for. Foolish me, just trying to get on top of this rock. This is why you have jump crouch scripts, so you don't look too silly. But that's okay. I keep also hearing what sounds like a spy decloak, but I'm guessing it's not. It's like someone's weapon or something. Look at that. There's like a cool blood cloud when someone gets headshot. It's pretty neat. It's really weird seeing rocket launchers with an arc on them, though. It's like kind of a little cursed, if you will. If you want me to use zoom attack. There we go, okay. We should switch off to a different class soon. I think sniper gameplay is probably not exactly what you're looking for here. We have hit at least like 2 headshots, though, so that's, you know, there's 3, maybe. That's all I could really ask for in a video. Have they changed quick shot? I think they've changed hip scope damage to be 42 or something lower. Let's check it. 50? Oh, strange. They did 42 there. There's no items, by the way, like the battalions, so I don't honestly know. I got the medic there. I think that dropped him as well. I guess the +2 on dropping a medic hasn't been implemented yet. Oh my word. I say what though, I am... yeah, I'm missing the ability to turn off particles and stuff quite a bit. But that's okay. The particles, for what they are very fast. Like, the explosion animation does seem to be rather zoom. So I'm not too fussed about that. But, also it was a little painful to try and look through the firefight there and to see exactly what was attacking me. Oh, that's weird. That's a spy? Like, do you hear that? Like the whoosh? Is that him? Do you do that? Young umbrella man? He's strange. I'm pretty sure they've got some, like, top community people to work on this. Like, there's no names left? Is that the real one? They're like a source filmmaker person, aren't they? Or a modeler? Didn't they make, like, half the items in the workshop? So, I'm pretty sure the VIP model they're using was made by, like, a true gamer. That was actually a spy. Maybe this whole time there were spies, but they just weren't attacking me. I'm killed by Flandre Scarlet. That's okay. We can switch up the classes. We can try a bit of medic, see what he's like. Again, I don't know the changes. I probably should. You reckon if you're making a YouTube video on something, you'd Google it first? But I'm here for the surprises, the excitement. I get to pretend I'm a Ray 7 and use the bone saw for the first time in 8 years. Well, you need a health as well. They clearly have a teleporter behind us, brothers. We got to band together. Like a band of brothers. Get him. Who's screaming? Is that... Who... What is that? It's like the actual, like, mercenary sound effect. Is that just someone taking damage? I do know for a bit they broke it in, like, regular TF2 in the past. Where people would make, like, the weird mercenary sound when they landed on the floor. Like, I'm pretty sure this was, like, pre-beta TF2. Alright, that was enough medic gameplay for now. We can try heavy. This is what got me interested, because look at this. This is the view model you see when you watch Salamancer's Highlander demos from, like, 2010. This is what you see all the heavies running around with, and you're like, oh yeah, I wish my minigun looked that cool. I don't know what it is. Like, the in-game minigun is just, like, slightly off from what it's actually meant to be or something. Hang on, that's a sentry gun. I guess we don't have a sandwich, so we actually do need to rely on a medic to help us. Yeah, we're just gonna die, aren't we? We're just gonna lose to a level 1 sentry. Can't blame it on the Wrangler or anything, though. What is this? So I guess this is the payload escape. Like, if we're taking this young man through all the different points, I guess that's the goal. Why are they playing the VIP? Like, do they have fun? I wonder that. Because I'm assuming they get a bunch of points for being the VIP, right? They're just basically, they are the capture card, right? Do you think it's particularly fun to walk around the map? Because you'd think they'd normally make that an NPC, like in CSGO or something, but I guess it makes it more interesting this way. Do you reckon this map gets played infinitely? We can try and see if there's another server quickly. I'm more than happy to play on Badwater indefinitely for now, though. Have a look. There's Arena Randomizer. I don't know how I feel about Randomizer. There's a Norwegian Train. Dom Hydro. VIP Badwater. Is that what we're on now? Is this actually a 28-man server? And it's running this well? My word. Who'd have thought the netcode could be this good? Hang on, we can try playing some Engineer. I know we kind of joined a bit late into the whole thing, but... You know... I'll have you know I played Engineer in the past. I can put up a pretty good sentry gun. This guy will have his teleporter down. There's a dispenser at spawn for the spy that inevitably comes and saps my stuff. So look, we'll get this up to... That's not getting exploded. I see a lot of people dead on their team, and not ours. So I'm happy to go through here. Maybe just whack that down. Never mind. What? Engineer. What? I guess there's an in-game voice. I don't really want to try and use it, because then I might have to talk to people, and that's frightening. But, because this isn't TF2, I guess all the people here would probably actually be quite nice. There wouldn't be many weird bots. There's Patrick talking. I have to be very quiet. I hope my voice hasn't been on this whole time. You never know. I'm always a bit worried about that. You can't hear me, can you? If you can hear me, hit the Engineer with a wrench. They definitely can't hear me. There's no chance. Alright. Let's try a little bit of spy offense. This is like Highlander. We're going to walk out the base and probably take a lot of damage, because I'm going to take a very strong assumption here. The Pyro has a flare gun still, does he? I'm going to take a very strong assumption here that the spy doesn't... That's not my bind. That the spy doesn't have his resistance from later games. So yeah, I might not want to play spy without binds in a 28-man server. That might be scary. Sniper was working on offense, but that might be a bit boring to watch. So let's flick over to some Pyro. See how that goes. Oh yeah, I mean, we could play medic and try and win with our team, but don't be ridiculous, you know? I'm very confused, honestly. I think I air blasted a pipe on the floor and it exploded into 50 particles. Flare gun. Can I unlock the flare? Oh, I have the flare gun by default. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, look, tranquilizer gun No knives, no sappers, no watches. Medic has the crits, although it looks like this. That's pretty cool. And he has the Uber Spritzeit. More Uber added. Slowest firing speed, less health than the medic. So I guess that's the Uber saw. Shock therapy. Hit teammates for a full heal to maximum health. 30-second cooldown. That's quite cool. It's like a quick little medipack you can put on people. And she gets a pistol called the coil gun. Charge up for more damage. Or they bounce or explode. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nothing else there. Oh, Heavy does have a sandwich. We're getting up to 120 health. So that's not exactly full health. Demo Man has gunboats. The dynamite pack. Blow up 4 bomblets after a few seconds have passed. The mine layer. Launch proximity mines to detonate near... Oh, it must have landed on a proximity mine earlier. Okay, obviously with the flare gun. The RPG. They travel in an arc, they do more damage. But you only have 1 rocket. I see. Naturally, here's the gunboats. Nail gun. Alright. I mean, we have to play nail gun scout, right? Like, that's the first thing we're naturally going to want to try. Someone's bapping in front of me. Here we go. So yeah, if you've ever seen like the trailers for TF2 from like many years ago, you'll remember the nail gun. I don't think it's going to do anything for us here whatsoever. Like absolutely anything. What's this in the bottom left? Oh, does being near the VIP give you benefits? Oh, that's what that spy sound effect is. That's a little confusing, I'll be honest. You can't break stickies with the nail gun. Noted. I guess it's a projectile. But yeah, you'll remember... Let me go back to the first line. You'll remember from the trailers, see Scout running around with a little nail gun, which quickly got taken out and replaced with the scatter gun. I guess the idea was to give him like a better mid-range choice or something? Seems a bit weird now that you think about it, because the Scout obviously at mid-range can do some pretty decent damage. So you can see why they probably got rid of it in the end. But, very cool to look out with. I want to try out this like tranquilizer gun. What does it do? Blind victim and reduce their move and turn speed by 50%. This weapon will reload when not active. So if I shoot it... Wait, hang on. Let's find someone to bap. There's a last weapon used button I should probably use. Oh, it's like a slow animation? Wait, hang on. Can I just be... Oh, wait, this is a projectile, isn't it? I probably shouldn't be trying to hit scan aim a projectile then, should I? Unless I'm going for a big air shot. Is this... It's probably not the intended use for this weapon, right? Just to, like, spam it and hope that you hit someone. So is that soldier just unable to play the game now? You see how he's like really slow? Someone with a crit swan apparently. I wonder what that does. Like I don't know how much this did. What, like 20 damage? You reckon a crit swan does 60? Or that there was fall off? Okay, that's pretty cool though. Honestly, and I will be honest, I don't know how I feel about adding a weapon that reduces someone's move speed. I know people wanted something like this for quite a while. Like something... Oh my word, this is actually infinite spam. If you're wondering, by the way, this is how pubs normally work. So we're trying our best to spy. We probably should just be playing pyro and air blasting, but yeah, honestly I don't like the idea of weapons that lower people's mobility, but I am aware that people wanted that. The sticky bombs that explode when people walk near them also seems like a really weird choice. Spy is not going to work here. I think he needs that buff. What is this? Oh, that's a cool animation on the main menu for Scout. All right. Let's just go pyro. Man, there's been some improvements over the year. And I would say being able to leave spawn as spy was something I forgot that you couldn't do in the past. Although it took effort. But yeah, back to way earlier. I don't know how I feel about the proximity mines as well. It does seem neat, but also seems very strange because you could just have 2 demo men lock off spawn. But I guess there's been some balancing to it, right? Like I doubt they just added it without any testing. They must have had like people take opinions on it, right? Right? Question mark? Anyway, look, we can actually play engineer now. I like that they have a reduced setup. It's pretty sick. Look, chuck down an engineer building. Entrance costs 125. Man, it costs like 50 now, right? There we go. I definitely... What is shift bound to by default? I absolutely need to rebind it to shift to crouch, because control on crouch is for weird crab people. Who can use such things? I don't know. But that's okay. I'm going to see if I can, like, bunny hop. What version of the Source Engine is this based on? Like, I had to download Multiplayer 2013. But I don't know if that's actually the version that this thing is based off. What I'm going to do, though... There's an engineer over there. I'm going to be that guy who puts a sentry here. Oh, you want to DM me, do you, Stinky? I'll have you know I'm using the shotgun. And now I'm going to bait people to walk over the edge, which apparently might not work at all, because they have infinite projectiles. So what I'm actually going to do is back off all the way to roof. They have one spy, do they? Well, you know, it might not be that this game is unbalanced. It might just be that our teams are unbalanced a little bit, and that's okay. I'm going to try and pop down a sentry, even though I don't think that's going to do anything. I don't have enough metal for a teleporter, because that's 125. I fear I'm about to die to a crit soldier, so I'm also just going to run over here and pop down one of those boys. Maybe wait around here for the soldier. Oh, never mind, there's a demo man. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of spam going on. Probably a terrible time to be playing engineer. We could try pyro. Pyro with the nice new projectiles, the whatnots. Give it a go. Clearly sniper is actually the thing to be doing here, right? There we go, look at that. I like this, by the way. Do you see the Medigun's particles? I saw those earlier, and I thought they just looked cool, but a bit kooky. I think that's actually just the Kritzkrieg. It's, like, really obvious that he's using the Kritzkrieg, instead of it being, like, a sort of light yellowish tinge. It's actually, like, very plain and clear. Alright, hang on. I'm going to find myself a corner here and just quickly rebind crouch to shift. What is it? Secondary attack. Duck? Is shift just not bound? Oh, that's so much better. I can live with shift. No, walk is fine, or no auto jump, auto crouch. What's it called? Jump crouch script. That's fine. Oh yeah, hang on. I play pyro with view models turned off usually, don't I? So hang on. I can AC anything. Immediately died. The flare gun. Crits versus burning players will reload when not active. Well, that was awful. That just didn't go very well at all, honestly. Okay, I'm here to bring back a little bit of honor to myself. Having died so miserably last life, I'm going to try and see if I can... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what that does. It explodes into 8 different mines that all do a lot of damage. Can I get back into spawn? Okay, this I hate. That's a terrible design. Get out of here, Zorro. I thought it was cool earlier. I thought it was cool. It turns out it's school, you know, which is the opposite of cool. You know, you're too cool for school. You're not too school for cool. Chris is giving me strange looks. She's looking up peptides on online databases for protein brainwaves. Something like that. Something to do with E. coli now. Here we go. Look, now we can run at people with pyro. I can just hold down right click? Absolutely not. Is that crits? That must be a crits rocket, yeah. So I'm going to say pyro absolutely will not work. There is a way to disable view models, by the way, but I thought I would try and play this as close to default as possible. And you can see here, I tried to turn on yellow. I guess that just doesn't seem to work. Let's try and change it to a different class, though. We haven't given Demo Man too much. We could try the gunboats. Like, oh my word. Blows up into 4 bomblets after the timer has passed. Is that all that does? It's just on a timer. So I guess it's like a one-off sticky bomb that you throw out. What about the mine layer? What does that do? Just shoots out a bunch of mines? And I can still demo jump with it. Okay, that's pretty sick. So I can try and, like, get up onto the roof. And it does absolutely nothing. I appreciate the gunboats, though. We can try the regular stickies, I guess. I'm going to run the assumption that the grenade launcher isn't broken like it was at launch, where it did like 100 damage on rollers. Because if it is, then maybe I should actually give the default Demo Man a go for at least 2 minutes. If you're wondering, by the way, why Demo Man has gunboats, if you didn't play, the update that added the gunboats was the like war update between Demo Man and Soldier. And Soldier won. I'm pretty sure they always intended for Soldier to get it, because they had like an in-game thing where every kill you got on a Demo Man increased the odds of Demo Man getting it, and every kill as a soldier you got on Demo Man give the soldier a better chance. So, you know, you have to just kill the other class. You're going to take that, aren't you? No, you're not. Flandre Scarlet's winning the day today. The final, like, bid as to who would win was based off of, like, an art contest, which was completely left up to Valve. We're about to die to a sniper, aren't we? And some of those pipes seem to do, like, an insane amount of damage on a hit. Like, oh my word. I feel like I have no health at any times. This engineer is ever so valuable. Do you think he understands his value? His true value? Maybe not. I'm also still just so surprised how well this is running. Like, I know this game is old, right? Like, it's not meant to be a new, wacky game, but after spending so long turning off every particle I possibly could to try and get it to run a bit better, just seeing it run with so many people in a server at such a high frame rate is pretty incredible. I would like to escape without dying, though, please. So yeah, you hear that as well. I guess all the hit sounds in this game are pretty old. How do I do thanks? There we go. It's Z2. That's what people mean when they say Z2. It's thanks. And X is talking game, apparently. It's a little strange. I honestly see demo being really good here. I don't know why we're having too much difficulty with it. I think we're playing a bit weirdly, honestly. It probably doesn't help too much. I'm going to try playing Soldier. We've got like a few minutes left. And by a few minutes left, I mean 7 seconds. We can try and at least rocket jump towards the victory. Never mind, we have 2 minutes. We literally do have minutes left, I suppose. So I'm going to try and go up through Spiral here and see if I can, like, catch someone off guard. We've got a spy friend with us. Come with us, Zoro. Oh, there's a ladder here. Never mind. They've, this map is not quite Badwater. It's somehow slightly different. Oh, thank you. Do you wanna use this crits? Do you wanna go? Okay. There's no blue team. What are you doing trying to kill my medic? Never mind, my medic's he's left me. He's come back to his own team. I guess that's safe. Okay. So the strategy now, it appears to be, is just have a pocket medic with a crit streak at all times. It's just like MGE. It's just like the simulations. I hate this. I'm trying to escape the pipes. Goodbye, myself. There's no equalizer, so I can't even run back to spawn faster. Oh, heck. Oh, what's this? Everyone's got their picture on them. So yeah, actually, speaking of the settings, I did have a look at them before. There are some really nice ones, like streamer mode, which I haven't enabled. You know, I'm not streaming. This is a recording. But there's a streamer mode that anonymizes everyone's names in chat, which is a bit like a thing that CSGO does. Very cool that they thought to put that in. I'm sure that must have actually taken a little bit of effort. So I appreciate they did spend the time just to put in something that probably only like 15 people are ever going to really care too much about. I appreciate the little details. That went pretty well. But yeah, I'm going to cut it a little bit earlier there. I had quite a bit of fun. Tried out a few of the classes. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you go try this out yourself as well. I'm not, you know, I don't know any of the people working on this, but I think it's a cool mod regardless. And I had quite a lot of people requesting that I watched, that I played this actually. So, maybe we'll see a stream of it in the future or something. Who knows? I hope you enjoyed watching. Feel free to try it out. Try not to look at that. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.